a quick snappy intro. So I just wanted to firstly say thank you so much for all the response on my first video. I'm honestly so grateful and I'm excited to make more stuff for you. If you haven't guessed already from my title, this is going to be my foundation routine, and at the same time I'll be reviewing the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Foundation, which a lot of you guys asked about, so I hope you enjoy it. Okay, first things first guys, number one rule and the biggest tip I can give you before applying any foundation or any makeup: please cleanse your face. It's that simple. It might sound silly to some of you, but a lot of people do not cleanse their face before applying makeup. I never used to do it, I'll admit. If you can, just invest in a good cleanser that works for your skin type. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. I mean, you can literally buy a decent face wash for about £3. I'm currently using this one, which is called Bioré Deep Pore Charcoal Cleanser. Yes, it's charcoal based, but it's amazing. It's completely natural charcoal. After cleansing, use a toner, please. I never used to use a toner. I didn't even know what it was or what it did. I just used to hear it and I thought, oh, it's one of those things that old ladies use and I don't need it. But it's so important, and I actually regret not using it earlier because I think I could have avoided a lot of the pores that I have now. The one I'm currently using is called Naobay. It's natural and organic. It's completely natural, so it hasn't got any harsh chemicals, which basically every toner I've used and come across has. I haven't actually seen this in stores before, but I know that you can buy it online from a lot of websites. And I use this. Oh my god, it's the ice cream van! This sound makes me so happy because it's the same guy that used to come round from when I was really little. Oh, I hope he's okay. If you live in a city, especially like London, the air is so polluted and there's so much stuff that gets into our skin, it's disgusting. So it's really important to use a toner, and it helps balance your skin's pH. Last night I used my Goddess Skin Clay Mask from my Charlotte Tilbury gift set. This one, if you remember seeing this in my birthday haul. I didn't expect this to work as well as it did. I've used masks all the time and it feels really nice and refreshing, but I don't see a long-lasting effect over the course of the day or the next day. I woke up today and I felt my skin felt so soft and bouncy, and I went to the mirror and my face was glowing, and I went to work without any makeup and my skin stayed really fresh and it didn't look dull at all like it usually would throughout the course of the day, so I'm really impressed. I also followed the mask with Charlotte's Magic Cream. This whole video is going to be Charlotte Tilbury. I'm sure it added to the whole glow and softness of my face today. Put a tiny dot on now before I cleanse my face and put my eye makeup on. By the way, this cream smells so nice. Like, I can still smell it on my face. By the way guys, this is so embarrassing. In my birthday haul, I spoke about this beauty blender I got for my birthday. And I was going on about it saying, oh my god, it's a mini version and I needed something like this for my under eye, blah blah blah. It turned out this is the actual original beauty blender. Because I've never seen them before, I didn't realise how small it was and how massive it expands when you put it in water. Look how small it is. I'm going to go and dampen it with some water and you'll see how massive it expands. So now that I've dampened my beauty blender, look how massive it is now. As soon as I put water on this, I realised it was going to be much better than my Real Techniques one because it took ages to absorb the water and start expanding, whereas the Real Techniques one absorbs it immediately, and the texture is way more bouncy. Before I apply my foundation, I am going to apply some of Charlotte Tilbury's Wonderglow. This stuff is amazing. I've used it a number of times in the store. I just want to zoom you guys into this for a second so you can see how beautiful it is. It's so glowy, and once blended, it blends into any skin colour. So this is just one shade, and mix this with your foundation as well as just putting it on the face. So I'm just going to apply this all over. I would personally even use this under my eye area before applying concealer because it gives such a beautiful glowy brightening look, and I think that's perfect for under your eye. But obviously, to be on the safe side, don't get too near to your delicate eye area because it might not be safe for that. For those of you wondering, by the way, in case you ask me, I'm wearing Charlotte Tilbury on my eyes as well today. It's the Dolce Vita Luxury Palette. and it looks like this. Her packaging is beautiful and it matches my top. So it's a nude colour, a maroony colour, a goldish glitter and like a khaki colour. It's perfect for both occasions and everyday looks. I love, love, love it. When I wear this I don't even bother with like lots of eyeliner or anything like that, because it's such intense, pigmented, beautiful colours, and these definitely complement loads of skin types in my opinion. Okie doke, so let's get started with the foundation. Always remember to shake your foundations before you use them. This shade is I'd say a shade or two darker than my skin colour at the moment on my face, but it does match my body a lot better. No matter what season it is, I like my skin to look a lot warmer. So when you go shopping for foundation, I know how hard it is. If you're stuck between two shades with a foundation that you absolutely love and one's too light, one's too dark, always go for the darker one, especially if it's a yellow undertoned foundation and you have warm undertones in your skin or olive skin like me. It always works a lot better. You can always mix it with another foundation or a little bit of concealer to match your skin tone. And once you do your under eye concealer and contouring and all that jazz, it really does blend in and you won't see the difference much, as long as it's not more than 1 or 2 shades darker than your own skin. If you go for a lighter one, it's going to come out pasty and ashy, especially in pictures with flash photography, so definitely avoid that. If you are more fair, don't go higher than 1 shade above your skin tone. Just take your beauty blender and dab the bottom of it onto the foundation. So when you're using a beauty blender or any makeup sponge, always use it damp. There's no two ways about it. It will not work anywhere near as good. Keeping it damp means it won't suck in too much product, so you'll get as much product as you can on your hand, and it just applies so much more flawlessly. I honestly don't know how I applied my makeup just with brushes back in the day. Like, I still use brushes, especially to like buff things in and go down on my neck and stuff, but the finish you get with the sponge is just incredible. Oh, I love this foundation. What I will say about this foundation is that it's not a heavy coverage, but the coverage it gives is just flawless. So it doesn't cake on top of your flaws and pores. What it does is just conceal them and transform it into this amazing, glowy, natural looking skin, and it gives even your imperfections like a really nice look. It's so weird and it's really hard to explain. This honestly is a magic in a bottle. It's amazing. So I wouldn't say my dark marks or pores are completely undetectable with this foundation. It adds like another layer of skin on top without being thick that just looks like my skin, but a lot better and more glowy and just flawless. Like, I love, love, love it. But if you do want a heavier coverage, just go ahead and put a tiny bit more on. This time I am going to mix the Wonderglow with it, just a dot, to give me that extra glow, because it's nice and sunny today, so I think it will look nice to look super dewy. Always make sure when you're applying foundation that you blend it downwards into your neck. Still want to look blended in and not have like a harsh line between your jaw and your neck. I like to use the Real Techniques Retractable Kabuki brush just to blend everything in. Just drag it down into your neck and make sure there's no gappy areas. So it's not completely flawless, as you can see, still see a few marks, but it just looks so glowy and dewy and healthy. I love the way it looks. So I'm super happy, and I love this shade. Yay! As most girls know, we're always in a rush because we're always running late doing our makeup and getting dressed up and doing our hair, etc. So we forget to give time for our makeup to dry before applying more makeup on top of it, and it's a massive mistake, guys. Don't do it, especially if you have an occasion and you want your makeup to last really well throughout the night. Give yourself at least 2-3 minutes for your foundation to properly set and dry. Even if you're going to set it with a powder, let the wet foundation dry first. So the makeup that you apply on top is gonna dry differently on different areas depending on whether it was damp or dry, and that means throughout the night your makeup will start to look patchy and uneven, and it's just not a good look. And I used to do it all the time and I couldn't understand why my makeup is patchy. There's other reasons why your makeup might be patchy as well, due to the texture of your skin and the skincare and the products you're using, but I have definitely noticed that just letting my foundation dry has made a massive difference and it lasts a lot better. I like to set my makeup with Nars All Day Luminous Powder Foundation. This is a foundation and it does have some coverage. When you use this stuff really lightly with a brush rather than a sponge, the coverage is a lot more natural and it's really light and you can't really detect it. Doing this will also ensure any makeup that you apply on top, so your powder, bronzer and blush and highlighter and stuff like that, it will blend in easier because it's going on top of another powdered texture rather than on the wet. So now I'm going to go and finish off all my makeup, so all my contour, bronzer, blush, highlighter, lipstick, all that stuff, and then I'll come back to you in a minute. Last but not least, you're going to set your foundation with some setting spray. This one is the MAC Fix Plus. This one is in Lavender, which was unfortunately a limited edition. They came out with these amazing flavours. I really hope they bring it back because they're all amazing. But if not, you can get the standard one, and Urban Decay do a really good setting spray as well. But you can get any standard setting spray from anywhere. What this does is takes any cakiness or powder residue left on the surface and it just makes it all even and one sort of dimension, and it just rehydrates your skin and definitely makes your makeup last a lot better. By the way guys, I don't know if any of you saw this, but guys, Charlotte Tilbury commented on my Instagram. Charlotte Tilbury herself commented under my picture that I took of the Magic Foundation, and she was like, darling, we love your picture, we want to use it on our website, emails, print, etc. And I was like, hell yeah, please. She's so sweet. She's got a section on her website at the moment where she's used pictures from a bunch of customers off social media, so Instagram, Facebook, and people have also submitted their pictures of her products and she's putting them on her website. But she actually saw my picture and commented on it and asked if she could use it, which was amazing. So I'm so happy. It's literally made my whole year. I've screenshot it and put it on my Instagram. Make sure you're following me on Instagram if you're not already. I'll put that down below. Yeah, as you can tell, overall I love this foundation. I haven't found any cons for it at the moment, and I've worn it quite a few times now. I would recommend this for any skin type because I can usually tell if something is excessively oily or drying, even though my skin's not too dry. I don't have excessive oily skin, I just have an oily T-zone, but it's lasted on both my normal skin and the oily area beautifully, and I've never had to worry about looking dull or patchy during the day. It's lasted really beautifully and it just looks so good. Skin is glowing. I know I'm wearing a lot of makeup, but it is mainly down to the foundation and everything else I used before it. So her Wonderglow really does wonders. And like I said, cleansing is so important, so don't forget to use masks at least once a week. Cleanse daily, deeply, tone and moisturize. Please let me know what you guys want me to film next. I do want to add to my list, so if you have any new ideas or if you want to repeat what you've told me so that I know it's popular, then definitely comment down below and let me know what you want me to do. I hope you have an amazing weekend. Really hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give me a massive thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and please share my videos so that I can gather some more subscribers and make a lot more videos for you. Thank you so much for watching. The sun is starting to set now, so I will wrap up now and see you guys very soon. Bye! Mwah.